What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the page, and today I'm going to be taking you through my two-gun setup and why I shoot two-gun from inside the waistband. First and foremost, I'm not telling you how you should train. I'm simply sharing with you how I train and the whys behind it. So I subscribe to two camps. First one is minimalistic. I believe in carrying the least amount of stuff on me as possible. And the second one is I believe in training, practicing, and competing how I intend to perform. I am not a believer that I'm going to have time to grab my battle vests and belts and plates and all that extra gear, nor do I want to carry it. I'm already going to have my EDC on me, and I might have time to grab a rifle. The other piece is I want the mechanics to stay the same. I'm a firm believer in repetition, and I want all the mechanics and defeating my garment and everything that goes along with shooting to always be the same. And I don't want to switch it up from going from outside the waistband to inside the waistband. And again, for me, that gets a little bit wonky. I want to be discreet. If shit hits the fan, I want to be able to be plain clothes, discreet, under the radar. So again, that's how I approach two-gun. So now that you know the whys behind it, let's jump into the setups. First, if you follow the page, you know that I shoot with a Bull Armory TAC Pro. This is a double stack 1911, 4 1/4, V8 ports, Hollow Sun 507 comp. Beautiful firearm, love her to death. She's done absolute nothing but good things for me. But again, this is what I shoot with. 3-pound trigger, excellent grips, made in Israel, hard to get. You usually don't see these in competitions. Now, a lot of the times you do see the Bull Armory competitive firearms, but again, you usually don't see these, but they are becoming more and more popular. When I say this shoots is flat and smooth as butter, it shoots smooth as butter. You'll see a lot of my shooting videos with this as I compete in IDPA Carry Optics division. I also carry a Tier 1 concealed inside the waistband appendix holster. All of my holsters are Tier 1 concealed, so I use Tier 1 for this. I use Tier 1 for my CZ. I use Tier 1 for my Glock and Shadow Systems as well. I think they're phenomenal. Again, turn time is usually pretty reasonable. Quality is by far some of the best. Check them out, Tier 1 concealed. Up next is my PSA KS47, and as you can see, it's an AK lower with an AR upper. In my eyes, it's best of both worlds. Haven't done much to it. I did install a JMac loud and fiery muzzle brake on it. It is loud, it is fiery, it is obnoxious, but it makes it shoot super flat. Other than that, I put a Hollow Sun SCRS on it, but that's pretty much about it. If you've seen a lot of videos on mutants, they do have problems. Mine, I haven't had a single problem. The only problem that I've had is when I try to feed her brass. She doesn't like brass, she prefers steel, so I'm typically shooting with steel. So that's pretty much it for my setup. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, very minimalistic, very simple. Again, I want to be able to train and practice the way I intend to perform. If I do need to carry an extra mag for the AK or the AR, I will throw it in my back pocket. But again, there's not too many two-gun matches where I'm going to go through 30 rounds in one stage. So the next time you're at a two-gun match and you see a guy walking around like me with none of the gear, now you know the why behind it. Don't judge him. Chances are he's very similar to me and subscribes to the same camp. Minimalistic, train the way you intend to perform. Other than that, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys. Subscribe, like the video. I would love to hear your comments on what your thoughts are. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that believe something completely on the far side of the spectrum is what I just went through, and that's perfectly fine. We all have our opinions. We all have our preference, but really appreciate you guys tuning in. Wish me luck. Stay tuned for some of the range video.
Look on Marketplace and find them. I looked at the zoo, and that was free. You what? I was. Yeah, that was left behind. If I